Well, this will be a little bit different, I think. The game Spotlight and the Rolex Steam group that basically help moderate. I'm running low on, games to Spotlight. And this game here that I'll be, basically playing right now, Mangui, you'll actually be seeing the Spotlight for this game after I put up the video on YouTube. And it might be the only one for a while because there's nothing really catch my eye for games to Spotlight Rolex-wise, so that could be a thing as well. But it's probably a good game to sort of end on for a little bit, so that's fine. So Mangui is a turn-based roguelike game inspired by spooky traditional Korean folklore. Play is one of 4 protagonists, unraveling the mysteries of the dark Mangui Mountains. Live to tell a tale in this dangerous world filled with ghouls and monsters. Alright, so this game basically popped up in early access basically at the end of December. And, well, I was basically waiting to see if I would do a let's play of it before basically use that basically as a write-up material, but no one has, so I'm basically gonna do the let's play for it. So I mean, I sometimes do this, but I don't usually do it just out of random blue like this. First time launching this, we'll see what it's all about. We'll go from there. I assume AVG is going to say hi. What is this? I will scan it. Or not. Alright, so Mangui is currently in early access. Content and gameplay balance may change during current ongoing development. Save data will be reset upon official release. Please make sure to wishlist Mangui on Steam to stay updated on the latest exciting news. There's the credits, and oh yes, I love this. I mean, well, that's basically it right there. So, developer, localized editor, original soundtrack, and net testers and supporters. I found my school there a little bit, but it isn't. I guess the move, select, and everything else is on the bottom there or whatever. There's languages. So I guess there's Korean and English perhaps, unless it's Chinese or Japanese or something. Which I highly doubt, but okay. Passing a peak. Let's see what's got. Peak 1, the Wayward Woodsman, Beginning Journey Space. When you target an enemy, you can learn about them, attack accordingly to different enemy characteristics such as Summoner, Magic Weakening, Charge, etc. Alright, so until Nightfall 500. That's terms kind of gas before our hunger clock sets in. 1. The Wayward Woodsman. So there's our stats at the top. A man wanders through the woods, blinking his eyes slowly. Okay, so skip dialogue. Does that skip all dialogue? Or just to the next one? He carries only chopped wood on his back and holds a large axe in his hand. By his clothing, he appears to be a woodsman. Where am I now? I was so focused on chopping wood that I seem to have lost my way. My wife warned me not to venture into these woods and Mount Mangui. Oh, I'm going to get an earful when I get home. The woodsman's wife. Dearest husband, heed my words carefully. When gathering wood, you must never, under any circumstances, enter Mount Mangui. Yes, beloved, I know full well. They call it Mount Mangui, meaning Mountain of 10,000 Demons, because legend says many evil spirits dwell within. Is that not so? I'll just throw it out there. This basically, sounds like it could be a Japanese tale as much as a Korean one, but whatever. Same part of the world, so to speak. If you should ever enter Mount Mangui, you must make sure to take leave before nightfall. What ill fate is said to befall those who remain in the woods after the sun sets? The demons that dwell there crave human flesh so ravenously, they can smell a person from miles off and give chase. If you lose your way, do not wander aimlessly. Head north without fail. There you will find a path. Have no fear, beloved. I shall keep your warning firmly in mind. I foolishly entered these woods while gathering herbs. I must take haste to find the path out before nightfall. It must lead north. Okay, so it is a hunger clock I have to watch out for. Numpad doesn't seem to do anything. Apparently E is weight. Woodsman. And what devilry goes there? A fox? Wielding foul sorcery by the looks of it. What a wretched thing. It flees while casting spells, making it impossible for me to give chase. I'll have to use an axe throw. Key 1, space to sever its throat. Well, I already got to it, I guess, so... I mean, I guess walk up to it and chop it if it's just gonna be, like, stupid. A pipe! So, combat ability increased, good to equip. Ah! This very much reminds me of, like, Cardinal Quest II, where like, basically you can, like, pick up items and, like, you know, if you can equip them, you can. You know, the Q and space keys make me wonder if it's gonna be, like, a, you know, controller-based game, but whatever. My eyes, they trick me. Frogs, as big as humans. This can't be. By the evil look in their eyes, I don't think I'll be able to slip past unnoticed. Let's slam into them and attack up front by using WASD. Hello. Alright, so this guy did his thing on me. Okay, you have to press space to throw your axe, by the way. Okay, replace with space. Yeah, basically this is just like, you know, Cardinal Quest II, where basically the items you, like, you know, find, if they're better than what you basically currently have, then you can equip them. If you can't, then, like, you know, you can sell them. And if they're basically, like, you know, not necessarily, like, worse or better, you can basically swap them. So, just basically reduce my accuracy and magic attack, but increase my physical damage is the idea. So combat ability base increases, technically if I use go for damage, but, you know, accuracy goes down. I'm not really sure I want that. Let's sell it. I'm not sure about having a space by the way do that. I probably feel like, you know, maybe we should do like this one or something like that. Maybe I should test that to see if that works. Alright, so we got tab here for like leveling up. Upgrade physical accuracy. Physical accuracy is permanently increased by 2. Upgrade physical defense. That basically increases your defense. So chance to evade common attacks basically goes up with, like, you know, your physical skill. There's axe throw, learn complete. Tendon slash. Cannot learn. I need a level 3 to basically get. So we got level requirements. Let's get this. Okay, so yeah, I don't have a hat yet, so I can put that on. Yeah, by the way, like, you know, I can see why, like, you know, you may want to cancel it, but kind of feels like something where, like, you know, you just press 1-1 and it's like, you know, slash is this sort of like tome style. You know, I wonder if, like, Cardinal Quest is basically used to, like, in, you know, was what basically inspired this game. There's a remaining box somewhere, but let's just keep going. The strange mountain this is. How did so many foul creatures come to dwell here? At this rate, I may lose my life. Yes, my beloved did say to check the 3 pouches she gave me if trouble arose in these woods. Let me get out of here first, then I'll see what's inside them. Will you conquer this peak and venture forth to the next one? Yes. Okay, select the passive skill. So, Cerulean Pouch. Learn the common skill Swift Breeze. Use skill to increase speed plus 10 for a short time. And the other ones are locked, I guess, so you can't select them. Alright, Peak 2, the Cerulean Pouch. Begin journey to space. When you defeat an enemy, you gain experience. However, summoned enemies do not give experience. Having crossed over the first hill, the woodsman unties the first Cerulean Pouch. Should any peril find you, examine the 3 pouches I have given you. The Cerulean Pouch is for acting swiftly. Speed is an important ability that determines the frequency of actions. The higher your speed, the less the enemy moves and attacks. Consequently, you get to act more often. So yeah, that's basically definitely just like, you know, Cardinal Quest II, by the way, where speed basically like dictates like, you know, how fast you do stuff. I noticed my HP went up to full there, by the way, so I'm guessing this is probably just like, you know, Cardinal Quest II, where whenever we basically go to like the next map, it will basically like, you know, heal us to full. I also know that basically it's not until Nightfall 500, so it's not carrying over. So basically you have like a turn count, but you know, whatever. If your speed is extremely high, the enemy won't even be able to land a sword swing. The woodsman crouches low, tensing his legs to swing forth, where one bound was intended, to leap out in succession. Through this focus, he has learned the skill Swift Breeze. By using this skill to momentarily increase my speed, the rushers enemies won't be able to do anything for a short while. This will come in mighty handy when chasing down foxes. Aha! There's a pattern to those creatures' actions. If they stand still and remain in muted colors, they won't act on the next turn. What's a muted color? Oh, I guess like the 3 dots? And if like you have an exclamation mark, they will act? But if they start fidgeting and show up in bright colors, they're sure to act in the next turn. So basically the idea is like, you know, when they're basically brightly like, you know, brightly like shown as a character, they'll basically like act. If I study the enemy's movements closely, I may be able to anticipate their next actions. You can go down. So we have like a bit of like, you know, predetermined like ability here. So that's interesting. Basically there's like a little bit of like, you know, what do you say about it? It's like just telegraphing. They're basically telegraphing their moves sort of. What calamity! Entering this bushy terrain, my legs ensnare in the undergrowth, leaving my physical defense sorely lacking. It should be the same for the monsters though. I shall lure the enemy into the undergrowth and fight there. So yeah, that's basically just like, you know, Cardinal Quest II, where like, you know, being in the bushes would like kill your defense. I wonder if it basically boosts up your stealth though. You can die. With each fell creature the woodsman felled, a little more combat saving took root within him. Defeating the beast, I gained a bit of experience. Once enough experience is accumulated, I can learn new skills, tab, which should help me survive. Indeed, if possible, I should defeat all the monsters in this forest and gather experience. Alright, so basically it's telling me to defeat all the monsters, because that's a good idea. Alright, you got a fork pull arm, common weapon. Speed goes down, but physical damage goes up. Let's stick with the axe for now. Okay, so it's definitely just like, you know, Cardinal Quest II, where there is like sort of like a, you know, a stealth system. Black tunic. Well, put that on because I don't have anything else. Down it goes. Okay, I'm level 3, so I can basically get the Tenon Slash. There we go. So, note that I have equipment here. Black cowl, black tunic, pipe, lumberjack axe. I can't remember if there's basically more equipment in Cardinal Quest II or not. I think they probably have like gloves and like boots and stuff like that, but you know, it's fine. You don't need to have like all the equipment in the world. I'm doing a little more hunting this time around because, like, you know. Remaining potions. Most monsters abhor alcohol and consider poison. Recovers 30% of max HP. I mean... okay. Why not? I didn't really like that, by the way. If I'm basically like standing here and like press down, it automatically moves me like somehow. I kind of feel like basically if you can't move it, it should just like not move you or anything. So, quarter stave. Lowers my physical damage, but up my magic attack and magic damage. Lowers my speed. Nope, sell that. Down it goes. So yeah, basic telegraphing. Ritual cowl. So this says good to sell. So yeah, basically it's sort of telling you, like, you know, a recommendation basically, is it good to sell, is it good to equip? Oh. All enemies defeated and all boxes found. Time to get out of here. Alright, we're now on to the Umber Pouch. Learn the common skill Hardwood Carapace. Use skill to gain armor +5 for a short time, physical damage -50%. The Umber Pouch begins during space. When applying status effects, if it's the same status effect is already applied, the duration is extended. The woodsman crests the second peak. After drawing a deep breath, he unties the drawstring of a second Umber Pouch and peers within. The Umber Pouch is for learning how to don sturdy armor. Armor is an important ability that reduces damage from the enemies. For every point of armor, damage taken is reduced by 10%. This is true for your enemies as well, therefore it is effective to use magic attacks or bleeding attacks against enemies with high armor. Here, let me write down for you the method to weave these bark strips into a sturdy armor. As the woodsman binds the stiff bark strips to his forearms, they become a serviceable defense. Through this crafting, he has learned a common skill, Hardwood Carapace. Using the skill will reduce the damage I take. This is somewhat reassuring. Is it getting darker, or... There's no need to always charge him first. I shall wait and lure them to come closer. Remaining potions. This basically requires 3% alcohol if I use it, so... There we go, got you. The calf-sized spider. Its hard carapace seems like it's wearing armor. Squinting his eyes in focus, the woodsman can see the enemy's armor indicated by shield symbol. So he's got 2 armor, which means less than 20% damage that goes through, I guess. An enemy covered in armor, my physical damage will be less effective. Off armor. So this ups my HP, ups my physical defense. Recommendation, combat building increase, good to equip. So why not? Kinda slow to spiders at least. Tendon Slash. So deals physical damage, debuffs the target. I wonder how it debuffs them. You know, I do like in Cardinal Quest where it basically has a free DOS or indicates something has not seen you yet. I wonder if it's possible they could basically like just have it as a thing, so... Yeah, here, note that it says combat ability unchanged, equip or sell, so... Yay, level up. Let's get this. There's 2 boxes left. Bamboo Grip Sword. So, common Lumberjack X is equipped right now. This would basically give me more accuracy but lower my speed. I kinda like speed. Die. Straw Cap. So, this would basically lower my HP, increase my physical defense, lower my magic defense, increase my speed. I like speed. So this has got poison on him. Stealth attack successful. That seems to be the weakness of these guys, by the way, is just they're ungodly slow. Two enemies remain. Last enemy's been marked on the map, so it actually tells you where the last enemy is. So stealth attacks do more damage, of course. Alright, learn the magic skill Beng E, Mudfish Jinx. Deal magic damage, debuffs to target. Small, whatever. The Magenta Pouch. Begins during space. When applying status effects, if the same status effect is already applied, the duration extended. Okay. Kind of like Tome. Crossing the third peak, the Woodsman feels weary. He opens the last Magenta Pouch. From your opening this pouch, it seems this is no trivial matter. The bond between us appears to be severed as cleanly as by a blade. Lastly, I will teach you how to learn and use magic skills, so heed my words carefully, dearest husband. Magic skills can attack any opponent's spirit directly, therefore it can inflict damage regardless of the opponent's armor. Magic skills use magic accuracy and magic damage, abilities different from physical skills. Here, let me write me down for you the basic magic skill, one called Bengi. Utter the Rux's name while driving a needle straight into the eye of a mudfish. That villain shall have its own eyes plucked out, leaving him blind as a fish. And thus, the Woodsman acquired the magic skill, a Beng E, Mudfish Jinx. Heh, we're using magic now. No longer am I afraid of enemies in armor. Honestly, I wasn't really scared of him to begin with, so whatever. Interesting how the alcohol's at the start of these journeys, but whatever. Lost Maiden. Pray, is anyone around to hear me? Why, I never expected to encounter another in the depths of this cavern. I hope you are faring well, friend. How did you end up here? I weep, good sir. Last night, I crossed paths. Not sure paths basically was how eaten there, but whatever. With a dreadful tiger, and was dragged into these mountains. I managed to escape and chose to hide here for a time being, but I lost my way and ended up deeper within. You had a near brush with death indeed, miss. You were lucky to survive amidst so many beasts. The sun is down, and the night draws in. Pray, come sit by the fire. I'm sorry, miss, but I must return homeward, as soon as possible. My beloved wife is waiting for me. I dare not worry her any longer. Once I get back to the village, I'll alert the village folk and send aid. Pray you stay well, hidden here till then. You insolent fool. How dare such a reeking, wretched thing defy my goodwill? A foul, black miasma fills the cavern. Where the maiden in simple robes has stood, now crouches a fiendishly red demon. Okay, well. I fought to toy with you for one night before slicing you from ear to ear, but your insolence is intolerable. Do not wish for a sound death. 80 centipedes will tear your flesh and chew your bones at my command. Here you meet your demise, mortal. Only the chilling sound of cackling laughter spreads through the cave and echoes out into the night. Okay, so it's a boss. Centipede Progeny. This is Hirang Lady Centipede. And she definitely moves a lot faster. Centipede Venom, so I'm taking free damage per turn. So she's got 4 armor. So Chieftain, Summoner, and Armor. So this debuffs the target, magic ignores enemy armor. The skill missed! Skill missed. Is that my skills missing or her skills? I assume I can't outrun her, by the way, so... Oh, I finally hit her. So she used Centipede Progeny again. And she succeeded against a common attack against me, of course, because, you know, why not? Well, I guess I'm supposed to die in a tutorial here, I guess, so... This is not a good space for me, by the way, because, you know, I'm locked in here. I've lost too much blood. Is this where it all ends? Probably. And there we go. So stories. Tutorial The Wayward Woodsman. End. 28 minutes, 53 seconds. You complete a tutorial. The real story begins with the Woodsman's tragic death. So yeah, he's basically slated to die. Alright, well. I guess when we actually jump into it, we have to have the Warrior, the Shaman Apprentice, the Rogue. This hero currently is locked. Complete the answer to the Underworld story as a warrior to unlock his character. And a Dark Diviner. Well, this might be a game I may want to check out, you know, later on, but there's a tutorial for it. I'm very interested to see how this basically goes because, you know, Cardinal Quest II is basically a very interesting game, and to see like another one basically sort of like mimicking it, that's cool. What do extras do? So, main skills, passive skills, equipment, and creatures. So this is basically the equipment I basically found. Creatures. Alright, well. That's basically it for, you know, a quick look at this game. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it. And take care.